Welcome to the Homegroup podcast, where we discuss everything addiction, recovery, mental health. I am Flip.
And I am Luke. Our generation of men, you're not allowed to have feelings.
We're going to talk about things that are uncomfortable, things that are scary, because when you talk about it, you take away its power.
The only thing that's going to keep me clean is me not wanting to be who I was then.
We was in the trenches, now look how we out here, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Homegroup podcast. I am Flip. Clean date, April Fools, 2016. We love you. Good night. Little guitar.
Broken guitar / Guns N' Roses. I love it.
Yeah.
I am Luke. Clean date, October 11th, 2017. God bless you. God bless you.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
I'm courteous, if anything.
Yeah.
I hurt my shoulder doing that.
Yeah.
I gotta not move too much.
Yep.
I'm hurt. My shoulder hurts, everybody. My shoulder still hurts.
Yeah, that ain't good.
I'm in bad shape.
Bad shape.
And I'm humping windshields all day long. And I'm in bad shape. I'm just embarrassing myself out there. I almost went paragliding with a windshield earlier today. Caught a gust of wind and turned into Paper Mario. So, there's that.
I do love Paper Mario, though.
Yeah, I mean, I love anything that has to do with Mario. Remember Dr. Mario?
Bro, I literally love it all. Do you remember back in the day, they came out with a headset,
Yeah.
and it was Wario, his evil brother. They came out with the headset.
Waluigi.
It was like before VR, but it was like supposed to be like VR.
No.
And they came out with it and they dropped it, and a bunch of kids started getting seizures. So then they fucking stopped.
So they
it.
discontinued it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could get your hands on one of those nowadays.
Yo, that would be a hot commodity.
That'd be dope, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we could just have a couple of Pepsis, and maybe just see if we can seize out a little bit,
I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Listen, dude. Okay, we're just gonna get out there right in front of it, because this is like irking me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we went on a live about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Talked about podcast I'm doing with Tiffany.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just kind of get it out there, show people that this is like an open conversation you and I are having.
Yeah.
And that like everything's cool. This is like what I like to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything. Then Tiff and I dropped the podcast. The first 30 seconds of episode 1.
Yeah, you plugged our podcast.
Yeah, she talks
You
about her
plugged the home
podcast
group, right.
with her friend Meredith.
Right, I watched it. It was a really good episode.
Yeah, I talk about me and you. Show the fucking,
Yeah.
And people are still like, damn.
Yeah, dude,
Damn,
you would
what
think
happened?
that
Oh my God, me and you are beefing. We don't
dude.
talk anymore. We're fighting.
Bro, you would think that I had 16 deaths in the family. I got so many people calling me like, hey, bro, are you okay? Like, thinking I went back out and all kinds of shit, dog. And it's wild, dude.
Well, the whole reason that I wanted to bring it up is because it brings up an interesting thing. Is like, I'm not a gambling man, but I bet
A little bit.
bit.
You've been known to throw some dice
a little bit.
from time to time.
Okay, that was a bad
I'm not a
analogy.
gambling man.
That was
So just speak as if you were me. Let's
yeah.
go with
I'm
that.
not you're not a gambling man, but if you were to bet,
Right.
I bet you'd be willing to bet that a lot of those phone calls aren't from people that you hear from on a regular basis. Some probably were. Some were.
Yeah, for sure. They are, but I just think that I don't think it was anything malicious or anything like that. I think that people would just get concerned, and half the people get concerned, and the other half of the people just want to see some action, my boy, because that's what it's all about.
Just want to
They
see.
wanna sip some tea and eat some popcorn, my boy.
I want to bust out a donut stick and watch some shit on the
A
compound.
Boston popcorn party.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't for the life of me
God, I love donut sticks.
Oh my God, dude. Every time I go to the store, I buy them. And then do you know what I do every single time? I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about these. And I buy a whole box.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Jordan, you're going to love these.
Yeah.
Right? And then we come home. And like later that day, he's like, oh, let me try one of those things
They're
you
gone.
got. And I said, huh?
What things?
I said, oh, no, I didn't buy them. He said, yeah, you did. I watched you put them in the cart.
Son, let me tell you a little something. It's called a Mandela effect. And a lot of people think that these things exist, but
No. There's no
donut
such
sticks,
thing as a donut
yeah,
stick.
they don't exist.
Mm.
That was, I don't know what you got going on.
They don't exist.
Damn, dog. You got it. You got it. I don't.
That's it.
You got it. You
That's
got
it.
it, bro.
That's it. I wish that people could have heard the battery one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that was a good one.
Yeah, I handed Flip a battery, asked him if he could go get some salt and put it in a baggie and slide the battery in there with it.
And I said, why would I do that?
And I said, a salt and battery. Because I am a comedian.
And that's it. That's all we got. Thanks for joining us. Until next time. You know. All right, so now that we got all those shenanigans out the way,
Yeah.
what's been going on? Hey, you got some cliff notes over there.
Oh no, I mean
You got some talking
I just
points.
got some talking points. I thought I was like looking at some stuff on the interwebs today, and I thought
Okay.
that there was like some interesting little things.
Some interesting
but
little tidbits.
let's talk about some recovery real quick.
Perfect. I love
We'll
that.
Tap into that real quick.
I love that.
All right, go. All right, go. That's your cue.
Oh, that's my cue.
I mean, I don't know. I think.
Okay. So listen, this is that time of year where if you're where we are in recovery,
Depression. Oh.
I'm
No,
gonna
wait.
I'm gonna get there.
Oh, okay.
If you're where we are incredibly blessed to be in, our own places.
Oh, yeah.
And like I have the Christmas tree out there, and Sierra, she's like, we're gonna get some lights. I said, get the rainbow lights.
Yeah.
She said, she goes, but I love the white lights. I said, okay. I said, but listen, I don't ask for much.
Yeah.
I need the rainbow lights.
Let's get both.
I need the rainbow
We'll
lights.
do both.
I loved her. Well, she's gonna do the
They
whole.
got they got the ones that you can do
stairwell with
both now.
She got the stairwell with the. She's gonna do the garland around it, and I said
Yeah.
we could weave some white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And but it's just
Yeah, you
it's
slid
something-
that in
yeah,
there.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, there
something
you go.
about the rainbow lights that makes me
Oh, dude,
feel like a kid.
bro. There's nothing that speaks to the inner child in me, like not the small ones, but the big
The big joints.
the big joints, dog, the colored ones, the colorful ones, and the paint's got to be chipped off a little bit. You know what I mean? You know, like the big ones, and then like you have to have like the paint chipping off because they've been sitting in your attic for like 16 centuries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are your grandfather's lights,
Yeah.
right? And they get incredibly hot.
Oh, that's back when Christmas was dangerous.
Christmas used to be dangerous,
ornaments?
my boy.
The ornaments that broke.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing like waking up Christmas morning, picking shards of glass out from your foot,
Man, bro.
and you don't even care.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's presents.
Everything was glass, dude.
Everything.
It's like, how is Santa Claus gonna circumnavigate this nightmare? Okay.
It's like the Home Alone scene when he booby traps the house.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Shout out Macaulay Culkin, episode 89. Super pumped about that. Super pumped.
Is he alive?
Sorry, I was supposed to be talking about.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but we also have said George Washington's going to be on the episode, so it's not that weird if we say somebody dead is going to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
So we're blessed to be in the situations that we are. However, there's also a tremendous amount of stress
Pressure.
because we are so far removed
Right.
from the nightmares that we used to live
Oh,
that
yeah.
it's like a thing now. You know what I mean? Like there has to be
It's a standard. This is so crazy. I was just at a 12-step meeting, and I was sharing about the standard. That the longer I'm in recovery for, the higher standard that I set for myself and the more is expected of me. And I'm at work, and the problem with being clean is that you get really fucking efficient at everything you do in life.
Yeah.
Right? So like I'm out at work and I'm really efficient at what I do, so now they're expecting that and they just fucking, I hate to do this again on another episode, but just pile work on me, dude. Like I'm an office desk. You know what I mean? I'm just like I'm an office desk with a red stapler and like a computer that is like just humming away, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would understand that because you're an
Yeah.
office guy.
Yeah, you're like the mailroom on The Grinch with Jim Carrey. You remember when he's throwing the
Inside the thing, right? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you are
With
out there in the
windshields.
fields. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even looking anymore. I'm just like, they're like, oh my
Bro,
God,
you
that's
changed
my...
that. You changed that window at my fucking work. I came out and said what's up to you. I was like, hold on, let me grab my phone. I went and grabbed my phone. And I came out and you're polishing the window. I said, what? When are you getting started? You're like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I said, what the?
Yeah.
I literally was like, what the fuck is going on?
What is
here?
happening right
Yeah.
now? Yeah,
So,
and you're like, you're done
yeah.
with this car? No, with all of them.
Yeah, we really, looking back, we really set a standard being in recovery where we can't really be shitbags anymore.
No. And so, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. It
No.
holds us accountable for our actions. But on top of that, the pressure is there, dude. It's a tightrope.
Oh my God.
You can't take a step off
Hmm.
or else you're, one of the less fortunate flying Walendas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did his windshield.
Nick?
No, not Nick.
OG?
Nope. It was like Nick's brother, and he was like an outcast from the family. And he lives on Walenda Way, which is like the dopest thing ever. You know what I mean? Just to have your last name live on your name.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, tremendous amounts of pressure. But the problem with that is now I spend so much time doing all that stuff, and it's hard for me to balance. Once again, I'm in this situation that I always find myself in where like I'm supposed to find that balance between work, home, the million projects that you and me have, right?
So many.
And
There's so many.
you got a million projects. You can't put 100% into every single one of them. So somewhere you're falling short. So you never truly feel satisfied.
Yeah.
Right. So there's always that like burden that you're not good enough. Right. That imposter syndrome, if you will. I don't know.
You ever see on YouTube the Alex Hormozzi guy? He's a gym dude. He's always wearing like tank top and like a flannel, and he's got a beard, long hair. Anyway, he has a company called, I think it's Gym Launch.
Yeah.
And they basically take over like struggling gyms and like whatever, revamp them. Anyways, he at one point had like 12 companies, and like he wasn't making any money. And he couldn't figure out why.
Right.
And he was dating his now wife at the time. And she said, listen, have you ever thought about, instead of spreading yourself across 12 different businesses and just kind of like half-assing it, putting all of your energy into one business? And it was like that aha moment for him. And it was an aha moment when I watched it. And I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. And then I called you and I was like, hey, I got a great idea. Let's open an exotic fish store.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And I
what?
was like,
and I
well-
was like, just hear me out. After we open the Pinata Factory,
Yeah.
exotic fish store is
Yeah.
the next thing.
And I was
It's
like,
the next
I was
craze.
like, well, what about this bounce house that we just bought?
Yeah.
And you were like, well, we're going to do that too. And I was like, but I mean, we were thinking about doing that sneaker thing too, right?
Yeah.
Remember, we came up with the name and everything, and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, we're going to do that too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're going to do it all.
Yeah.
And then you forgot all about the video. You never even mentioned it to me. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah. So, hear me out.
Okay.
How do you feel about moon rocks? I got a plug. We can, you know what I mean, start open a moon
This is
rock
a
store.
recovery podcast, Flip.
Not actual rocks from the moon,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
God bless.
Okay.
God
Okay.
bless. I'm not talking
Okay.
about-
Some are
I'm-
sicker than others. I didn't
I'm
know if
not
you
talking
were
about
the
crack,
some
baby.
or the others.
No. So, we do set, and they're lofty standards. They're lofty standards. It's not just about like showing up to work every day.
Right.
It's not just about like being able to provide for our loved ones.
Right.
Or show up when somebody's struggling. It's like so much like bigger than that.
Yeah, it's because we were pieces of shit our
Oh my
entire
God.
lives,
Big
and
old.
when we start to get our shit together, we need to, overdo it, and we gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? Overcompensate for our misdeeds that we start to like fucking buy our kids 1,000 pairs of Jordans.
You know what I was thinking about? I think I could probably, if I sat here, I could probably count on one, maybe two hands, the amount of times like I went to like Chuck E. Cheese.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like every weekend, it's Sky Zone, it's Jumpin' Fun, it's Livingston's.
It
it's
is.
every single weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to the point now where like the kids are like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, I'm like, we're,
Like if my mom said, hey, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese. What?
yeah.
Hold on. And I run to my room and I fucking rip a couple pixie sticks. And
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time to party.
Drawing on a sign, Charles Entertainment Cheese, pick me. Like you don't even know what you just got it on in the cuff in case like he comes out. And
Yeah.
like, pick, you need a volunteer for slicing pizza and recycling it to the next guest.
Did I ever tell you about the
They recycle their pizza.
Cool. Did I tell you about the one time I worked at Chuck E. Cheese and it was like one of those full circle moments that I was
You
the
worked
mouse?
at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
What?
I was the mouse.
No, you weren't, dude. How have you never told me this? You're fucking with me right now.
No. I was.
This is a
I was,
bit.
I was no. I wish it was. I was 16 years old.
Okay.
And there used to be a Chuck E. Cheese off of Cortez, and I can't remember what that one street is. It's over there by where I don't know if Burlington's there anymore. Anyways, Cortez and 41.
Okay.
And I used to go in there, and I used to have to work like Saturday morning. You know what I mean? And I used to go in there so tired. And my job in the morning was to crawl through all the tubes and like get any trash that like the kids, candy wrappers.
Tubes. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant like the ventilation system.
No, like the
Yeah.
tubes and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was this one tube that was shaped like this. It was like straight,
Yeah.
straight. And I used to go and take a nap in there for like 45
You know what would
minutes.
have been really cool is if
Yeah.
you went in the Entertainment Cheese costume,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
a hamster.
Well, like this just shows you at such a young age how much of a piece of shit I was. 'Cause I was 16 years old. I used to wear cargo shorts. Cargo shorts used to be popping. And
Yeah,
I
for
used
sure.
to load my cargo shorts with just like torn up pieces of paper and wrappers beforehand.
Yeah.
So I'd climb up there, I'd sleep for 45 minutes, and I'd come down and I'd be like, oh my God, look at all this
Look at
trash.
all this trash.
And they'd be like, oh my God, this dude's amazing.
Yeah.
And then I would empty that, and then I used to have to go and empty all the quarter things from the arcade games.
Yeah.
So then immediately after that, I was like, hey, I'm going to go to Publix and get a drink. And they're like, okay. And I'm ching, shishing, shishing. And I used to hit the Coinstar
Yeah.
and get about $40-$50 to start my shift.
Golly, dog.
And then I used to dress up as the mouse
yeah.
and do birthday parties.
That's so crazy that you were the
Oh,
guy,
bro.
dude.
I was-
But what you need to understand is you were who they were coming to Chuck E. Cheese for.
Yeah.
They didn't come there for the,
Bro, I had
any of that. They came for you.
I had a dad whose daughter was visiting him for the first time from Europe. She was like 8.
Yeah.
Mom, they split up when the kid was like 2. He's like, hey, man. He said, they told me the show's not till 4. It's 1 o'clock. I'll give you $100. You go throw on that mouse costume, do a little dance for my kid. I said, let me see the 100.
Yeah. No problem, right?
Oh, I went and threw on the mouse. I put
Yeah.
on the show, dude.
Yeah.
Put on a show.
Bro, you can't be Chuck E. Cheese nowadays, bro. That's a danger. Dude, that's more dangerous than, like, being a Marine, bro. Nowadays, these kids are wild, bro. They're kicking your shins. Did you ever get in any, like, altercations with any children back then?
Bro, I got a scar on the back of my leg.
What'd they do?
Sink.
Sliced you up?
Yeah, dude. That was Bradenton.
Damn, dog.
Bradenton,
Yeah,
homie.
B-Town, dog. The B-Town beatdown.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no mouse is safe.
Through the mouse costume.
Yeah.
I said, I'm hit. I'm hit. And all the kids were like, ha ha, Chucky's so funny. I'm like, no. They thought I was doing the stanky leg out there, dude.
Yeah, you thought you got attacked by a cat.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done for. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. I had it all planned
nice.
out. I was like, bury me in the costume.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Bury me a cheese.
Yeah,
man.
dude. So,
Wow.
bro, we're really trying to talk about recovery here.
Yeah.
And
well,
I keep going off on these tangents.
no, I mean that's what we do. That's.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that we should just do a little bit, and then I got
was-
some stuff.
It's funny that you said that because I literally thought about that editing the last episode. I'm like, yo,
We didn't talk about recovery one time.
the last like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It's just been an absolute.
I think the overall message is that we can still hang out, vibe, talk shit. We can still hang out, have a good time,
Yeah.
while being clean. Like it doesn't matter what we talk about.
Well, I think it's the release from the release for a lot of people.
Right.
It's a place where they can come. They don't have to have those lofty expectations that are placed on them from day to day.
Right.
This is a place that they can just come, unwind,
Yeah.
hopefully get a couple chuckles.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, bro, that's the only reason I show up. And I live here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me too. In the ventilation system. Fucking in my Chuck E. Cheese costume. Fuck you mean, dog?
Oh, God.
Oh, speaking of mice,
Oh, boy.
what a segue. Did you know that Minnie Mouse, the people who voiced Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse, I don't know where it is on here, but the people that voiced Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse ended up getting married in real life?
Shut up.
How crazy is that, dog?
Cartoon love. There's nothing better than
Yeah, bro. Wayne Allwine and Russie Taylor were married for 18 years.
Damn, trouble in the mouse home.
The all-American couple, you know what I mean? Until Allwine's death in 2009.
Damn,
Rest in peace, Wayne, dog.
homie.
Rest in peace, Wheezy Allwine.
AKA the Mouseketeer, dude.
Yeah, dude. Mishka, Maushka, Mushka.
It's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, dude. Mouseketeers.
Bro, Ella was on that. Hot dog. Hot dog.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was pretending to be on my phone, but I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And Ella's like, "What? You're watching? You like this, Daddy?" I said, "Nah, I'm looking at my phone."
Yeah.
She's like, "Daddy, your phone's not facing the right way. Daddy.
Yeah.
The screen's on the other side, Daddy."
Yeah, your phone's not even on.
And I said, "You're grounded."
Daddy, that's not a phone, that's a banana.
I said, "You wouldn't understand. You're not a grown up yet."
Yeah, you don't even get how fruit works.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, dog.
Real life studio love.
Yeah, bro. Like us.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
No.
Can you feel... I don't have much in my shoulder, but I'm just gonna... The love tonight.
I appreciate that effort.
Something that rhymes with tonight. Guess what the animal is? What do they call it? The national animal. You know how we got like the bald eagle,
Yeah.
right?
For America.
And you could see them.
Yeah.
They're around.
Yeah.
You check them out. I saw a picture of one the other day. I've never saw one in real life, but someone said they spotted one
Oh, yeah. I've seen one.
in Sarasota.
I've seen one.
Guess
It
what
was
that-
majestic.
Dude, it's like, God, nothing makes me want to just, if I saw one, bro,
I started running.
I would just manifest a glizzy, bro. Ketchup and mustard and relish.
Bro, I started
Bust a
full...
firework off.
I went full blown
Yeah.
Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump.
Yeah, dude.
And I was running across the country to tell people how much I loved America.
Freedom! Turn into William Wallace. Speaking of William Wallace, guess what dude, I'm so good at segues now. I'm getting so good.
Yeah.
Speaking of William Wallace, guess what the national animal of Scotland is? This is insane. And hey, Flip, you're never going to guess it.
Well, I thought I saw a Trojan horse.
Because it's impossible to guess.
So I'm going to say a horse.
No.
What is it?
Close. Just less real. It's a unicorn, Flip. The national animal of Scotland
Okay, so hold
is
on.
a unicorn.
Hold on. So then, the national animal...
And we're not talking about a swamp donkey in a party hat, Flip. We're talking about the mythical creature, the unicorn.
So, wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
The national, essentially treasure, right?
Yeah.
The animal, the mascot, as you will,
Yeah.
for the country of Scotland,
Yeah.
is a fictitious animal that doesn't exist. Does that mean Scotland's not real?
Might not be. Might not be.
Scotland, are you real?
I mean, you know what else is in Scotland? Lake Loch Ness.
Is in Scotland? Is there just a bunch of Loch Ness monsters and unicorns rolling around?
I think so, dude. I think so.
What a battle.
Bro.
What if all the Loch Ness monsters ganged up and there was like a mythical war
Oh,
between Loch Ness monsters and unicorns?
Pegasuses and oh my god, bro. Yeah.
You know
bro,
what I
you
mean?
go down to the Publix, you're checking out. There's like, Bigfoot's behind the counter. He's like, oh, paper or plastic. Like, oh my god, dude, you don't see this action happening out here. He's like, oh my god, I gotta back up my homeboys. And you're like, who are you with? Who's Bigfoot with?
Yeah, and then you know who it is.
Who?
Because it's a little cold outside, it's a little chilly. Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, dude, he's there.
Yeah.
Abominable Snowman's there.
Yeah.
And
And
Bigfoot's
Bigfoot's
like, my dog.
oh, I didn't even see him because he was blending in with the snow.
Yeah, that's my dog. And then they're like, oh, they dab each other up.
And they chest bump. Yeah. Let's go fuck up some Loch Ness monsters.
Let's go rip some unicorn horns off.
Yeah.
They're just soul survivors. I think, is that us?
That's us.
we just did us.
That's us.
That's what we do every time we see each other.
And you know what's so crazy is I was gonna talk about how they like rip off a unicorn's horn and then grind it up and snort it, and then that would makes it even more us. That makes us even more us.
us, dude. Oh my god.
You're Bigfoot and I'm the Abominable Snowman, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
It could be worse. It could be worse, dude.
Yeah.
Wow,
Could be a
that
lot
is
worse.
bizarre.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I got so many questions. Scotland, give us a call, man. Hop into DMs. We got
Yeah, man.
questions.
Apparently, there's a castle in. I have like a family crest,
Yeah.
like a Scottish family crest, and I told you about this. There's a castle in Scotland called Grant Castle, and like it's right on Lake Loch Ness, and like if your last name's Grant, you get like a fucking free adult movie voucher or something. You know what I mean? Like some
free small popcorn with the entrance ticket. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
That's dope.
I'd like to go swimming in like Loch
Yeah, I
Ness.
really hope that they start easing up on this, like letting people like us travel. Because there's some things I want to see. There's some things I want to see.
Oh, dude, I get sick to my stomach when I think about me living my entire life without ever once laying eyes on the pyramids.
Yeah. I just read a story. There is a 73 and a 68-year-old couple. I can't remember their names, but the dude looks like the pillow guy. You know, the guy that was selling the pillows.
Mike Lindell here with My Pillow.
Yeah,
All of my pillows are made in my home state of Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. And he like went all crazy and like presidential like
Yeah, he went wild,
He
dude.
took all his money and like donate. Yeah.
Kanye.
Anyway, it looks like him,
Yeah.
and they
Great mustache.
phenomenal mustache. They basically sold everything. And there is, which I didn't understand the story because it said that they downsized everything and they spent $2 million to live on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that'd be one thing because people do that. People travel on cruise ships all the time. No. This is a cruise ship that is not going to sail until 2026 because it's being constructed. And it is specifically where you can buy and own.
Rooms.
Like if
Like
you
a
own
cabin.
a condo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? On this cruise ship, they are going to embark the cruise ship on a 3-year around the world voyage, stopping at multiple ports and like having long stays so you can be like, oh, Aruba, nah, I'm gonna pass, but I'm gonna get off here. You know what I mean? And like,
Right, so you could just stay on the ship. If
I'm
you're
like-
like, I've heard that they got
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
muggers.
Yeah.
You know, I hear there's a lot of gout going around
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
you know, the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to jump off here.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I heard there's an outbreak of iguanas,
Right.
you know, that are angry.
Yeah. Invasive iguanas.
Yeah. And so, but I'm like, damn, like I can't even do that. Like I would love to do that.
Right.
I mean, one, like let's be serious.
Well, I mean,
we put our money together, we could sail about as far as
yeah.
how far could you float?
The buoy off of Siesta Key.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Probably.
So that's it. That's our trip. That's our trip.
Yeah.
But
It wouldn't even turn around. They
but
would just fucking
even,
throw us off
even
the
if
edge.
money wasn't an issue, like we wouldn't be allowed.
Bro, imagine how much. Yeah, we wouldn't be allowed.
We wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
We're not allowed.
We can't go to Canada.
I know, dude, and they're so nice.
Yeah. Speaking of Canada,
Oh God, you are slaying these segues, dude.
speaking of Canada,
As a matter of fact, I gotta go look at my driveway because I'm pretty sure you didn't drive here. I'm pretty sure there's a Segway out there, dude.
if you're in a certain spot in Ontario, Canada, and you head north, where will you end up?
The North Pole.
Where will you go first? If you head north from Ontario, Canada.
The North Pole. Final answer.
Wrong. The United States of America.
Wait, what?
You will end up in Detroit, Michigan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Huh?
Weird, right? I guess the way it's shaped or something. Super weird. It's on here. I remembered it.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, dude. A baby puffin is called a puffling. And that's all you need to know about
That's it.
puffins.
That's
Puffin Rock. What a weird name for a kid's cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Puffin Rock.
I'm puffing plenty of rock in my day.
It's gonna be the name of my autobiography. Puffin Rock.
Yeah.
Elvis only won 3 Grammys, which is
An atrocity.
yeah, that's wild. Dude.
You know, his favorite breakfast diner is downtown here.
Yeah. Yeah, Elvis ate here.
Yeah.
It says it on the thing.
That was his spot.
Yeah, dude, Mike.
Yeah.
Gold Laser.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Gold Laser. His aunt owns it. Yeah, dude. What a
Can we get some Elvis cakes, dude? What's
that's
going on?
what I'm saying. You can go in there and you can get the meal that he had in there.
Damn.
And it's crazy, dude. It's like 3 glasses of milk and like 6 grams of cocaine. No.
I'm here for it. I am fucking here
No, it's
for
like
it,
some
dude.
eggs and bacon and stuff, but like
He
the
used
thing
to eat
that I
peanut butter
remember
and banana sandwiches.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is something. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yeah.
Peanut butter banana
Factoid.
sandwiches.
My aunt went
Fluffernutters.
Where
Oh.
did he live? Didn't he live in like Tennessee or something like that?
Nashville?
Where's the like his like?
I think it's Nashville.
Yeah, sounds probably right. My aunt went and did the most cuckoo thing ever. Stole a piece of carpet, like a
No way.
Like a
From where? From his
there's like a room that's got shag carpet.
house?
Yeah.
Graceland.
Graceland. Yes.
Yeah,
I
Graceland.
couldn't think of it.
Yeah. She took a piece of carpet.
Piece of shag, dude.
Theft.
Piece.
That's theft.
Good.
Got it.
Good. It's been
Got
that
it.
was decades ago though.
Right.
Statute
Statue of limitations, boy, you know it. Hey,
we're beating cases.
speaking of statute of limitations, no, I'm just kidding. No, no, that would be, hey, that would be wild, dude. Because you
would have
said
seen
it.
me short circuit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I would have short circuit. I would have questioned everything in my life, dude.
Yeah, bro.
In my life, I would have questioned everything.
Only one NFL team has a plant for a logo. The Saints.
Wait, what?
The Saints.
I don't get it.
I think it's a plant.
I don't-
It is a spear plant. I don't know.
The LaFleur?
New Orleans slate, fleur de lis, is actually a stylized lily historically associated with the French monarchy. It's also the state symbol of Louisiana and appears to be on the Quebec flag.
Interesting. Dude, I want to go to New Orleans so bad.
Oh man, dude, I want to go to what do they do there? Mardi Gras. Yeah, bro. I want to see the parade.
Yeah.
Dude,
I want to go.
nobody does funerals like New Orleans does funerals, dog.
Oh, my God.
Now know how to do funerals, my boy. They're out there with the whole jazz band, bro. The funeral procession is crazy, dude.
Top notch.
A lot of voodoo going on down there.
You know, I kind of want to check that scene out.
Voodoo?
Nah, not
You want to
necess-
dip your toes into some,
I don't want to dip into the black magic. You know what I mean? But
just
I
a little bit of
I want to see. You know what I mean? I
You
just
wanna-
want to scope some things out.
some voodoo stuff. Or no, you're talking about, wait, are you just talking about New Orleans or are you talking about like
I mean, I'm talking about like some of the like
spirit? What?
Like the
What are you
witch,
talking about,
like the
dude?
witch doctors.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? They got like some of them weird little shops where they sell like, you know,
Eye of Newt.
toad beards.
Fingernails of a dragon claws
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
a Santa Claus dragon. It's like a dragon
Yeah.
dressed up as Santa Claus and its
Yeah.
toenails.
The mascot of Scotland shaved horn.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unicorn horn dust.
Yeah. And like Bigfoot nose hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why'd you look at my nose when you said that?
I can't even see anything, dude.
What do you can't see anything now? What, now you got glaucoma? Like, all of a sudden you got glaucoma? And why are your eyes watering now, dude? And your face is getting really red?
When we talk, I'm always
Like
looking at.
you said Bigfoot's nose hairs and you look directly into my nostril. You look like you were staring into the thoughts in my head, bro. This is wild, dude. This is so wild, bro. You bring me on here to embarrass me? Is
Dude,
that
I
what you
didn't
do?
even do anything. I looked
You
at
call
you.
me over to your house, you say, "Hey, bro, you want to record tonight?" I said, "Sure." And you got off the phone and you went,
Did you not bring up New Orleans?
"Yeah, I did."
Okay.
Did you not bring up my nose hairs?
I did not.
I know.
Okay.
But now I'm embarrassed.
Oh, God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
Ooh, that's not a cool fact at all.
It's not.
but- He did it again. He did it again. Give that man his flowers.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs. Who was Frank Lloyd Wright's son, you may ask? I don't know. I have no idea.
He got to be a descendant of
If
the Wright
anybody
brothers.
knows who Frank, God, that's tough to say.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Frank Lloyd Wright. If anybody knows who he is, please throw it in the comments.
We need that
We need that for sure. We definitely
ASAP.
need that.
ASAP.
Yep.
What you doing? What you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm kind of like I've developed this style during the holidays where I'm kind of like I get into like a hunter-gatherer nomad type thing where like I bring my own Tupperware everywhere. I hit a few different Thanksgivings. I'm going to come over here.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
going to go to Nancy's, my dad's.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that because I remember last year you showed up and I was like, "Oh, we got a ton of food. You want some?" You're like, "Nah, I'm good." I said, "Come on, man." I said, "Just make yourself a plate." You're like, "All right," and you pulled out this fucking contraption unlike anything I've ever seen. And it was a Tupperware with the lid that had the plasticware that snapped into the lid.
Yeah.
And
It's a
you were
three-part,
just,
dude.
And like before I could say anything, you were packed to the brim, and you were like, all right, my boy, I gotta go to Pot's house. I'm gonna catch you. And I was just there, just like, and I wasn't even mad. I was just impressed.
Hit and run, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Hit and run.
Nothing
and then,
like that.
And then, bro, you want to talk about crazy Thanksgiving? I end the night over at Wanda's aunt's, and they had an entire pig, head to tail. Like, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen. So much food is happening over there, dude.
In high school, I dated a Cuban chick, and it was around the holidays. It was in between. I want to say it was around Christmas.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, will you come over to my family? We're just doing this little cookout. There's gonna be a little food, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?" I was like, "All right, cool." And I show up, and it is the house is a 3-2, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There's 1,300 people there. There is music blasting,
loud music. Everybody's singing.
Yep.
Everybody's dancing.
Everybody is sauced up,
To the
and
brim.
out back, I'll never forget it. I can see it right now. There is a dude who doesn't speak a lick of English,
Yep.
and he's working the spit.
That's Wanda's uncle.
And
Wanda's uncle was there.
and
They had Wanda's uncle there.
the pig is just going around, and pig, like, it ain't like white people.
Yeah.
Like white people, like, you get the turkey,
Yeah.
head's gone, inside's removed.
Yeah.
Like, it's cleaned
No.
up. No, this is pig. Rooter to the tutor.
And you're doing it all. They're doing it all. They
Yeah.
want the head.
I know.
They want the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Bro, there was no spindle happening. They dug a hole in the backyard and dropped that thing in there, bro.
Yeah.
And filled it with juices and herbs and spices and everything nices. All right?
Bro, that was the first time I had yuca.
Yeah, bro. They get down with some
Oh
yucca.
my God. And they let, of course, in that culture, on certain occasions, minors can drink. You know what I mean?
Right.
And not like, free reign,
Yeah,
but like,
you can, but you...
and then
Well,
of course, it was me.
Yeah.
So I'm going around and like, oh, hey, what's that?
Yeah, because if you get caught, it's like,
Yeah.
it's a minor infraction.
Yeah. They're like,
Yeah,
You
and
know.
you're like...
yeah.
Yeah.
And I got sauced up.
On that cerveza.
And I was just eating pig and yuca,
Yeah.
and plantains, and
Yeah, sweet plantains. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
black
my
beans
favorite.
and rice. And,
Yeah.
God,
I like that arroz con salchicha with them sweet plantains, my boy.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it make me sweat just thinking
I'm
about it.
sweating right now, dog. I know my face is gleaming right
Oh
now,
my
dude.
God.
It's gonna be such a good Thanksgiving, dog.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing.
I know. That's your favorite holiday.
It's my favorite.
I know.
I love it, dude.
I know.
I'm super excited, and we got Christmas right around the corner, dude. And
Yeah.
then it's a new year. 23's gone. 23's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
2023 is gone.
That's it.
We did everything we said we were gonna do, though.
We did.
It was our year.
And you know what's weird?
And we'll never
Is
get it again.
We did.
It's over. We'll,
You know what the craziest thing is we talked about this year
yeah.
since you got out the chain gang,
Yeah.
right? And this is actually our year. Depression.
Okay. This is the year of making the most of it. Okay.
I'm so confused because everything that we wanted to happen could happen.
Yeah.
Depressed.
Is this it? Is this the year?
Is
Like
this-
it's never gonna get better than this?
Is this how we're supposed to feel? Are we supposed to lock ourselves in the bathroom and cry?
I'm so sad. And I'm masking my depression with laughs.
Oh my God.
Oh god, dude.
Dude.
No, we're having a good time, dog.
Yeah. Bro,
We've done everything we said we were gonna do, and it's
we're here.
been a great run.
Bro,
Had a blast.
Sierra's birthday,
Yeah.
Every year, her mom gets 2 tables at McCurdy's Comedy Club. And this is the first year that I asked Sierra, I said, do you love McCurdy's Comedy Club? And she looks at me and she goes, no, not at all. She goes, I don't like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And I said, then why do we have to come here every...
Right.
This is my 7th year in a row.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
She goes, Mom, you know my mom. And I said, but what does that mean? Like, it's your day.
Well, you do what you
Right?
know.
And so we went. Now, what I will say is I've been there for 7 years. And a lot of times there's normally like one act that's like pretty good. Well, they were filming 3 specials. There's
Oh,
always
wow.
3 acts, right?
Wow.
They
3
were-
specials, though.
3 specials, okay?
For what, though? What were they putting it on? What platforms?
Apparently there is this, a platform that does not censor comedians.
Wow.
So, I mean, literally.
Yeah.
The first dude,
A lot of dark humor.
pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
I mean, he's talking about D's. He's talking about V's.
Yeah.
He's talking about boobies.
Racially charged.
I mean, he's talking about everything.
Yeah.
Right. And he was pretty good. And then Les McCurdy, the dude who owns McCurdy's Comedy Club,
Mr. McCurdy?
and the dude was like, "Yeah, this is his first time recording a special." And I'm like, "Oh, so this is a sympathy act."
Right.
You know what? You've owned McCurdy's Comedy Club for 38 years,
Yeah.
and you're just now getting a special on only what I can presume is a low budget.
Yeah, it's like Phil Jackson taking a
And I'm
half-court
like-
shot at
I'm like,
halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is Michael Jordan on the Wizards. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you got to give him the shot.
Right, yeah. Because it's him.
He slayed.
No.
He fucking slayed.
No.
Slayed.
Stop.
So funny, dude.
He
And
ripped it.
the only things he talked about, Viagra, pot.
Naturally. Viagra and pot.
That's it. Slayed. 30 minutes. Slayed, dude.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, but hold on.
Okay.
I ain't done.
Okay.
You want to know who the headliner was?
Who?
Tanny Lee. I think that's her name. Tanya Lee. Tanny Lee. Okay?
Okay.
Guinness Book of World Records shortest comic.
That's always she.
Dude, when they...
You know I
du-
have a soft spot in my heart for
The dude that
short-
opened...
short
The
people.
dude that opened was
Yeah.
like... You know, we got this dude coming out, and I love him. He's hilarious. And we got Les, and it's just going to be legendary. And then we got, you know, the shortest comic ever, haha. And, like, I'm just like, oh, like, he's just, like, throwing shots. She just must be, like, short,
Right.
right? So then Les gets done with his set and comes off, and the roadie guy, I guess, brings up a platform,
Yeah.
okay? Now, the mic is, we're going to say, for the sake of argument, 6 feet,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay. Yeah. That's natural. That's like
Yeah.
standard mic height.
They brought up a 3-foot platform, and I said, "Okay, this isn't making sense to me."
6. Carry this. 2, 3.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
This person is.
So then, on top of the platform, they brought a little step stool with a pillow and sat it on there, and I said, "What the fuck is going on here? The fuck is going on here?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Guinness Book of World Records, shortest comic.
Wow.
And she took the first probably couple minutes to kind of explain what was going on. And she's, you know, a dwarf.
Right.
And
Is that-
that's what she said.
Okay,
You
so
know what I
we're
mean?
good.
Yeah. And this specific kind that she was. And she was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
She fucking killed.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah, and it was just so... I had... First of all, I was in awe of all 3 people. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys just went up and it was a Tuesday night, packed house. Packed house. That's how I was like, oh, we're really in for something. Because I've been there a million times. I ain't never seen a packed house.
Yeah, that takes some guts doing stand up, dude.
Well, bro, and especially when they come out and a joke doesn't hit. And just to
bro.
see how they keep it rolling,
Bro, I'm done.
just to see how they keep it rolling.
I'm done. Joke doesn't hit.
Yeah.
It's a wrap for me, dog.
Dude, the opening guy, like, he would drop a joke and it like wouldn't hit, and then he'd make a comment about how the joke didn't hit,
yeah, like,
and that would hit.
Yeah, that's how.
And
And
then
you
like
keep it.
he
Yeah.
was expecting, he made like a Klingon joke, like a Star Trek joke, and like there was like 6 people that like audibly laughed out loud. He was like, "Oh my god, I've been doing that joke for a decade."
First time I've ever gotten
And
a
he
laugh.
hit. He's like, "Sarasota, you fucking rock, dude."
And
he was-
everybody's like, yeah.
Yeah, he was so pumped, dude.
That's fucking
Yeah.
dope.
But I was just
dude.
like, I was so just in awe of the balls.
That's got to be the best feeling ever, dude. Getting up there and just killing for 30 minutes and getting a standing ovation at the end, bro.
Well, like, I was just talking about this. Like, laughter is. I don't know if there is like a better like feeling than making somebody laugh.
Oh, dude, laughter was, it's universal. Laughter was here before words were here. Before we knew how to speak as a species, we had laughter.
Bro, it's the best medicine. Shout out Patch Adams, R.I.P. Robin Williams. You know what I mean? It was.
We're going to have him on. I wish we could.
Oh my God, love Robin Williams. But laughter is that medicine, right?
Yeah.
And so, like when we talk, like if I make you laugh, like it makes me feel good, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I can't imagine going on stage in front of complete strangers
Yeah.
and fucking slaying.
Yeah, dude. Bro,
You can't tell me nothing.
can I say something right now?
Yeah.
One of your pupils is like way bigger than the other one right now, and it's freaking me out.
I wonder if it's because the light's
Is
hitting it.
one of mine?
Your eyes are darker, so it's kind of hard for me to tell.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's probably because the light's hitting it and this one's in the shade.
Yeah, this one's really small and this one's
Yeah.
really big, and it's fucking freaking me out, dog. I'm getting terrified right now.
Well, you know what they say.
Well, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Is that what they say? You know what my dad used to say?
What? Stop looking at me with that eye or I'm going to punch it.
No. This is it.
Shout
This is
out-
it.
Shout out JG.
This is what he used to say.
Bro, those pictures were so wow.
Yeah, dude, when my dad had hair.
It just like everything about it. He's smiling. It's so weird.
It's so weird that my dad used to smile, dog. It's like, where the fuck did that go out the window? Like, when did that happen?
Probably, well,
When I was born. Dude,
Yeah.
my mom used to be like, Lucas, go to your fucking room and wait for your dad to get home. And dude, that last bit of that sentence would cut me to my core, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, please, no.
You contemplate running away?
I'm in my room stuffing Golden Spine books in my pants
Yeah.
because I know what time it is, dude. I hear my dad's keys. He's an elevator mechanic. Got fucking utility belt like Batman, dude.
Wait, tell me. Elevator mechanic?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is so dope.
Yeah. Elevator mechanic, bro.
That is wild.
For like 30 years
Really?
in Chicago.
Oh my God.
Took me up on the Sears Tower on a,
Bro, if you think about that.
technician access.
Keys to the city.
Keys to the city. He had the keys to the city.
You can't tell me nothing.
He's the mayor.
You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, he's the mayor.
Do you know who I am?
The mayor of Chicago.
I'm an elevator mechanic.
Yeah, you're an elevator mechanic.
Do you like stairs?
Well, if you don't, then I'm your guy.
Yeah. I feel like that's a dangerous job.
About as dangerous as being Charles Entertainment Cheese. You know what I mean? It is a dangerous job. And I think that's part of the reason why we left Chicago. Because they were getting clipped for their tools, dude.
No.
Because he's working, you know what I mean? You're anywhere that there's an elevator, which like
Everywhere.
everywhere
cities.
in the hood, in the projects,
Oh,
Some of them buildings are rough, dog.
yeah.
You got to get up in there,
Yeah.
and people were just getting clapped, dog, and getting took for their tools.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Otis. He worked for Otis. Yeah, dude. And my grandfather, Perry, his dad, elevator mechanic.
No.
I come from a long line of elevator mechanics. And that's why I chose to be a drug addict. Because it's got its ups and downs.
That was a beautiful yet sad metaphor, dude.
It didn't hit. It didn't hit like I thought it would.
Yeah, but
It
I
just
felt
made
it.
me, it made me sad.
But I felt it.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I miss those. You ever been one of them old elevators that you gotta like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the you
Bro,
gotta- the-
listen.
the-
I've seen it all, bro.
Oh my God.
Dude, I know my way around a Vader, dog.
No.
Back in the day, they had. So I think I've talked about it on the podcast before when me and Sonny got mercury poisoning.
Never.
Never talked about that?
You got mercury poisoning?
Bro. Dude, so check me out, dog. So my dad used to bring me to work all the time and stuff, and like, this is just a lead up to what happened, but so like elevator control rooms and stuff, like you get like that distinct smell of like electrical fire, you know,
Yeah.
that's got a really distinct smell. So like we would hang out, he's working, I'm hanging out in there, he's bringing me up on top of the elevator. Well, inside one of the elevator shafts, people used to drop stuff in there all the time, and it was like a treasure chest down there, bro. He'd lift the elevator up, and we go down in there, and there's bouncy ball, dude, super balls, and you know, just little like fucking little,
Knickknacks.
dude, Hot Wheels car, bro. I'm talking about, God bless, bro. Old, new, all kinds of old shit down there. So, well, anyways, my dad had this jar of mercury because the old elevators, there was cups, mercury cups, that they had to fill with mercury, right? And the connectors would come down, and that's how it would make a connection for the electrical connection. It would touch the mercury, boom, and then the elevator would go, and then it would get to a floor, and it would lift up, right? And then it would come back down. Yeah, so they had to keep mercury on deck, right? So he had this jar of mercury, and I remember it my whole childhood sitting in my dad's closet. And when we moved to Florida, like everything got pushed around. My mom and my dad got a divorce and everything. But this jar of mercury always stayed around, and I kept it, right? Like up on my shelf, just like as a little memento, something to remind me of my childhood. Well, me and Sonny, now we're in active addiction, kind
Time
of.
out.
What?
I just want you to listen to that last sentence that you had.
Yeah.
A memento to remind me of my childhood.
Jar
Okay.
of mercury.
I had a beanbag dragon that I got from the medieval fair that I named Emmett after the running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay?
Yeah,
That was my memento to remind me of my childhood.
Yeah, I mean, I had other mementos.
You
and
had a
stuff.
jar of
I
mercury.
didn't just have the mercury.
Continue.
though. Have you ever messed with mercury? Like played with it? You ever broke like an old thermometer open?
No.
This stuff is wicked,
Oh,
my
yeah.
boy. It's super wicked.
Yeah, it's that black magic.
Bro, it's like heavy, and it like, you're not supposed to touch it,
Yeah.
but it like pushes together, and it stays solid kind of, but it's watery. It's like liquid. So me and Sonny are in active addiction weed, maybe dabbling a little bit here and there and some other stuff, but mostly just smoking
Mhm.
pot, if you will, grass, the devil's lettuce,
Cannabis.
cannabis. And so one day we're out in the garage. We did a lot of bicycle work back then. We were,
Bicycle mechanics.
to make it short, we were stealing bikes all over the neighborhood and piecing them together and making cooler bikes out of them. So we're out there in the garage, and we got this mercury jar, and I'm like, let's check it out, dude. So this mercury jar that has been sealed up with this much mercury in it, this big around, the jar's about this big, the oldest jar you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
I bust the cap on this thing. It's been sitting in this jar for 30 years, And we immediately both look inside of it like this, and we're shaking it around, inhaling all of the fumes, all of the mercury fumes. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, you know when you first started like smoking weed,
Mm-hmm.
and you would think like it's not supposed to be like this,
Yeah.
right? Like, oh my God,
I'm dying.
something's happening.
Yeah.
Get me in the hospital now. Call someone now.
Yeah.
Call help.
Yeah. Like I forgot how to breathe.
So, boom, we close the jar up, whatever. We forget about it. We were messing with it for a while. We leave the house in the car. Bro, when I tell you, I remember 3 flashes of the rest of the night. I remember being at the gas station. I remember pulling into a parking spot at Walmart. And I remember, well, there goes the third one. I remember 2 flashes of that night. The gas station and Walmart, bro. And I don't remember anything else. I don't remember how we got home. I don't remember anything. And I remember at the gas station, I was thinking in my head, am I super high on weed? Is that what's going on right now? This is some killer ass dank, bro. Like, bro, but Sonny will tell you the same thing happened to him, bro.
So what? So did you have to go to the hospital?
No, we just drank some water.
So okay, two things. First thing, hear me out.
Yeah.
I just solved the mystery. Okay,
Yeah.
hear me out.
Okay.
What if that wasn't Mercury? What if that was an entire alien population and you got flashed?
I knew you were going
You
alien,
got flashed by Men in Black, dude.
Bro, I knew you were going alien, dog, and I was thinking like alien plasma.
You got flashed.
I got flashy thing.
You got flashed because you can't remember anything. Okay. Second thing.
But that doesn't explain why I remembered some of this stuff, because normally when people get flashy thinged, they don't remember anything up to the point where they got flashy thinged.
Yeah, but
or
do
they
you
set the
really
dial on.
do you remember any? You remember a gas station?
To be honest with you, bro, my mind might just be filling in blanks that were not even really there. I'm not kidding you, bro.
You got flashy thinged. The second thing is on the stand-up I was just talking about with the he was talking about pot the whole time.
Yeah.
He brought up, I'm not doing his bits, but he brought up an interesting fact that I never knew. Okay, the medical marijuana that they have now,
Yeah.
it's like 26%, right? Like THC.
Yeah.
Do you know the weed that we used to smoke? Okay, so for the just the mids, right?
Yeah.
2%.
Grenade, just littered with
The
grenades.
The Maui Wowie, the
Yeah,
Acapulco
that
Gold,
good.
6 to 8%.
And now it's
26%.
that's insane. That's insane to me, because even the bad stuff would make me feel like it made me feel like I didn't know what was what, bro.
And this isn't even the medical stuff. My last run, not what started the run, but when I was sick, when I was crazy sick, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying anything to feel better, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know why I smiled. I shouldn't have smiled when you said that.
Yeah, no, but it's okay. You're a terrible person.
No.
So this dude gave me this weed cartridge, right?
Yeah.
And like it would give me a little bit of relief.
Yeah.
And I had ran out of one, and like I was like, "Yo," I said, "You got any more?" He said, "No." He said, "But I got some weed." You know what I mean? He's like, "It's pretty good. You might want to like chill." And like that's when I was smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, like I didn't have any fucking, a bowl or anything to smoke out of. So I broke up a little bit. I emptied out a little tobacco.
Yeah.
I put it in there, right? And this was Saturday morning. 7:45, I'm outside smoking a cigarette, right? And I was a sales manager of a call center at this point.
Yeah.
I go in, everybody goes in, they sit at their computers, they start picking up the phones. I'm sitting at my computer, dude. Hands on the keyboard. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, oh my God.
I fucked up.
Oh my God. Yeah. He poisoned me.
It is not supposed to be
I'm
like
dying,
this.
right? And luckily, I had an excuse because I was sick, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I told the other sales manager, I said, hey, I need you to cover the floor. Like, I got to go lay down. Like, I'm having a rough morning.
Yeah.
He was like, all right. So I went in the training room, fetal position on the floor.
Naturally.
Okay. I'm like, I just need 20 minutes, sleep this off. You know what I mean? Oof. So next thing I know, he's like, hey, man. I was like, what's up? He's like, it's time to go home. I said, what? He said, the day's over, dude.
The day's over.
Huh?
Yeah.
And I'm in the fetal position on the floor.
Haven't moved.
I go to move. I'm
crunchy. Yeah.
I'm like, huh? He said, it's time to go, bro. The day's over.
Been there all day.
You must have really not been feeling good.
Yeah. That's wild, dog.
And that's not even medical.
Yeah, that was just
for what?
For why?
Huh?
For what would you possibly need to be that gone for?
There are numerous times I should have not been operating a motor vehicle under the influence of cannabis, and that was 6 to 8%.
Right.
This is 20.
If you were lucky.
This is if I was lucky. This is 26%.
Yeah.
No.
This is like you shouldn't be allowed to operate a pair of shoelaces.
You are not allowed to move.
Right.
Wherever you smoked at, you have to stay.
You have to stay.
For at least 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, believe me, I would. For 4 to 6 weeks. If I did. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we'd make it out of that.
No. I'd be the first overdose from marijuana.
We'd be in straitjackets at Bayside.
Yeah, dude.
And they'd be like, what happened to Luc and Flip? And we're still doing the podcast, except we're doing it to a wall.
Yeah.
There's no camera. Yeah. There's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Welcome to the Home Group Podcast, filmed here in Arkham Asylum. Fucking
straight up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We would lose it.
Yeah.
We'd lose it.
Yeah. Speaking of weed, another segue.
Wow.
Segue Luke.
Mm.
You hear who quit smoking weed?
Snoop Doggy
Dogg. Bow wow. Wild, right? Is the world ending?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think so. I commend him. That's dope.
No
because
pun
a lot
intended.
of people are gonna hate him. A lot of people are gonna hate him. A lot of people are gonna hate on him because he's like built his whole career around. You know what I mean?
He's the
guy.
He's the unofficial spokesperson
for cannabis.
Yeah.
Right. When people think like who like if you know, like back when you were getting high and stuff, like who would you want to smoke with?
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Snoopy D double jizzle.
Wouldn't that be so weird if like he comes out of the other side of this and like he like is really British?
What, dude?
And he's like,
what are you talking about right now, dog?
Hello there.
What?
Nice to meet you.
No, you know what's crazy, dog? That's so wild that you say that because I thought the same thing. Like, if he comes out of this and he, like, gets clean and all of a sudden he's, like, an astrophysicist.
Yeah.
And, like, he had no idea, but, like, he cures cancer.
Yeah.
Or something. And it's like, all we needed to do was get Snoop to stop smoking weed. Yeah. And we could have fixed all these problems. Like, he's solved this. He's figured out the space-time continuum and we're allowed to go back and right all the wrongs.
Hey, listen. Not for none. If anybody could do it, it's Snoop.
100%.
It's Snoop.
100%.
And he divorces his wife and marries Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
She gets pregnant at 70.
Yeah, they named Nate Dogg the godfather of the kid.
Of course.
If anybody can get pregnant at 70, it's Martha
Stewart.
Stewart.
And they have like the next Albert Einstein. As a matter of fact, she gives birth to Albert Einstein.
Yeah, dude, he comes back, bro. Yes, dude. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And all the problems are solved.
You know, one of my favorite Albert Einstein things, he wrote 10 math equations on the board, and it was like 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, and he messed up 1 on purpose, and like all the students were making fun of him, and he was like, this is what the world's come to. I get 9 problems right, and
Right.
nobody says good job.
Right.
I get 1 problem wrong, and everybody's quick to laugh and point their finger.
And then he drops the mic.
And then left to go to sleep in Martha Stewart's womb, lying dormant until Snoop Dogg gets clean
Yeah.
and gives birth to Albert Einstein.
Yeah. I wonder if that would be like a cool, like if people would like be upset about the whole Oppenheimer thing.
So, I mean, just check me out, dude. Apocalypse.
Yeah.
We're riding brother-sister rhinos,
Yeah.
headbands, slingshot, spear,
Yeah.
okay? And there is what used to be the United States of America.
Are we about to do thumbnails again?
It's run by Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart,
Yeah.
King and Queen,
Yeah.
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert, dog. Stop, bro. Stop, dog.
Okay, so listen, I
can't
just got to
do it
be
anymore.
honest.
Didn't Albert Einstein say that the Third World War, the Fourth World War, will be fought with sticks and stones?
Yep.
Don't break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
I don't know about the second
Will
part.
break sticks and stones. He came up with that for the. He said, "Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me."
No.
Will
no.
be the world. That's going to be the World War IV. Will have that in the letterhead on the banners, the battle banners.
No, you had it right the first time. Fourth World War will
Something.
be fought with sticks and stones. Yeah.
Words when.
Yeah, we're fucked, dude. We're fucked.
Because the Third World War will be fought with
Well, I mean, let's face it.
nuclear.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
You and I have survived for 5 years, and we're riding rhinos with a slingshot and a spear. Okay? If
So
there's
this is
anything else you need to know,
Post World War III,
yeah.
obviously.
Shambles.
Obviously.
The world is in shambles.
Yeah.
If we find a way to survive for 5 years post-apocalypse,
Yeah. I have an interesting thing here.
okay. I'm here
Let
for
me
it.
ask you a question,
Okay.
and you pick one or the other.
Perfect.
$1 billion.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't even matter.
No, I guess I'll hear my other option.
Or, this is hot topic right here,
Okay.
and I'm not talking about plaid skirts. $1 billion, or live forever, and you get to pick the age. You don't have to live forever. You don't age, and you don't have to live forever in the body that you're in right now. $1 billion or live forever.
Billion.
You sure?
And I'm going to tell you why. Hancock.
Yeah, I know why. I've worked this out in my head for all
You know
night
how
last night.
depressing that would be?
Over and over again, watching all your loved ones die over, and then falling in love with new people and having new families until eventually you're just a loner.
You've died a million deaths.
But there are already billionaires in the world, and there is not any immortals. You would be the only immortal, and you could make that $1 billion an infinite, not to sound like my man Neil deGrasse Tyson, but an infinite amount of times.
It'd be interesting.
Infinite.
No, I'm taking the billion. I'm riding this wave.
And you know what convinced me to take the billion?
What?
When I started thinking about this. Forever. So after the world is gone, after the world gets destroyed, you're just floating in nothingness
You're just floating.
forever while everybody else died and went to heaven or like, you know, wherever they went, purgatory, hell, like anything sounds better than just floating in nothingness.
Well, eventually.
But Sonny said, what are you about to say?
Well, I was going to say, I don't think the planet would disappear, but I think it would be inhabitable. And if it gets to the point where it's inhabitable, you would have to try and design something to escape to go to another planet.
Sonny said by the time this planet is uninhabitable, that they will have colonized other planets close by.
Yeah.
Right? They would have been able to make, and you would just have to position yourself in the right way with a proper blast and you can just kind of like you can't die.
Well, you know what? And here's the thing is, I've been watching a lot of the ancient Egypt stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they we cannot figure out how they did some of the shit that they did.
Right.
Like
I'd love to.
there's
I'd love to know.
crazy, like huge
Wieners.
monolithic,
Yeah.
statues and
That's what I was.
pillars.
Yeah. Pillars.
That are carved in such an intricate way that it cannot be done by hand.
Right.
Because it's the Sphinx. The Sphinx. Right?
Yeah.
Not to be confused with sphincter. The Sphinx
Yeah,
is
yeah.
perfectly symmetrical.
Right.
Okay? Which is crazy to think about. Perfectly. The eyes are the exact same distance from the outside of the head to the nose.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's too perfect.
Right.
Right? And so they can't figure out. So what if this is just what happens, right? We get this crazy technology, blah, blah, blah. We all blow ourselves up, and then it's back to sticks and stones. But then the next generation, they're
for
like,
sure.
oh, like in 3,000 years, Dan Aykroyd's going to be like, oh, look, I just invented this thing, and I'm going to call it a computer.
Yeah, you know what the last one was?
What?
The major flood that the Earth shows evidence of, and the one before that was the Ice Age, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, our lifespan as a population, like over the entire planet, fire, dog, yeah,
God,
nuclear
why couldn't we get
holocaust.
Ice? Why couldn't we get
Why
ice?
couldn't we get the water at least? I mean, ice would kind of suck. But water, I feel like I could maybe do a, put a couple floaties on and just hit that lazy river, my boy. But like wind, let's get another element other than fire.
Yeah,
I don't want to burn to death.
Oh my god.
Nothing could be worse other than like shark.
I wanted to be a firefighter until I found out that in firefighter school they have to do a drill, like in their like boot camp or whatever, where they like get trapped in a tight crawl space that is dark, and they fill it with hot smoke.
It's not for me.
And you had to, and I said no.
It's not for me.
I said no. I said I like you, and I like your uniforms and your outfits, and you look so cool, and I appreciate you for saving lives, but no.
It's not for me.
No. I'm going to take this time to put in my application at Chuck E. Cheese. I want to be the mouse. I want to be the mouse.
Yeah.
You save lives, I touch hearts.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both accomplish a similar goal.
Yeah.
We make people happy.
Yeah. Right. We're both a necessity.
We're both heroes
Right.
in our own regards.
Right.
I mean, yeah, like I dance at birthday parties and like you save people from burning buildings, but like
It's basically the same thing.
tomato.
It's the same thing.
100%.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, next time I see a firefighter, I'm going to call him Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Call him Charles.
I'm going to say, hey, can you take a picture with my kids?
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, oh, they like firefighters? No, they like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
They really like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, they don't.
And he's going to be so confused. And then, I don't know, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah. Bro, we can't get fire. We cannot get fire.
Well, that's the thing, dude. There's been a major disaster that has happened. All right, so they said that our carbon footprint that we've left so far, if our civilization were to end and get wiped off the face of the earth in a million years from now, there would be no evidence. We haven't even been here for long enough to leave a big enough carbon footprint to leave enough like on the surface for them to even have like archaeological digs how they have where they dig up shit. I'm telling you, bro, that's what they say.
That's like not for nothing, that's kind of like a shitty feeling.
Right. So how do we know? And look at how far we've come technologically. And that's only because we're where we're at right now because we went the route of combustible engines. Like there's other routes of technology. We just went with combustible engines and we advanced from there on that arc. There could be
Speaking
all kinds
of
of shit, dude.
technological advances, I saw maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life today. Chick-fil-A is
I'm sold.
trying out at select locations drone deliveries.
Get the fuck out of here.
Drone deliveries, Chick-fil-A.
Stop.
They give it to this dude, and he's wearing a super cool crossing guard vest.
Yeah.
And he takes the box, and he's taking it like it's a bomb. And he's taking it out, and he takes it to this guy, and the guy takes it to the drone and fucking hooks it up. And then he drives it, and it shows it. And then I thought they fucked up because it's like 200 feet in the air,
Yeah.
and they dropped the box. And I said, oh, no.
Parachute.
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 Parachute Chick-fil-A,
No,
dude.
dude.
Parachute Chick-fil-A.
No.
Soft
it.
landing.
Stop it.
Parachute Chick-fil-A out of a drone, and I said, that's it. I've seen it all.
What a
I'm good.
beautiful gift from the heavens.
I don't need anything else.
Is this a sign from God?
I don't need anything else.
Is this a
This
sign?
i-
Oh God, original chick, no pics. Thank you.
This is how the movie Wall-E,
Yeah,
this is how it starts.
yeah,
Chick-fil-A, parachute, doorstep, never leaving.
yeah.
Never.
Never. And then what?
Never leaving.
T-1000. We're all dead.
Yeah.
They turn on us.
Yeah. The drones.
yeah.
The drones, instead of dropping these beautiful parachutes, they're dropping pickle bombs.
Yeah,
You know what I
dude.
mean? They're throwing, they're tossing up the chicken sandwiches and hitting it with the blades and
Yeah.
sending chicken shards.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even fucking like this job. Just like just throwing boxes of chicken bones at us.
Yeah, dude. They're dropping drinks in the middle of like traffic. You know what I mean? So you're
Yeah.
like, and it's like Diet Coke, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah!
Skirt, skirt, skirt.
Yeah, fucking
My God.
anarchy, dude.
I ordered a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my god.
This was not my order. Dude, it's getting crazy. And that's what I'm saying, dog. And look at how far we've come. You know what I mean? And then boom. So who's to say that there's not, before all these major disasters, there wasn't, it just was a start from scratch. Cavemen. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. They advanced technologically in whatever form they did, plasma.
They even tried to get the planets to animals for a little while.
And how do we know?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, right, dude.
And the animals even fucked up.
They fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked
I don't know
up.
how they would have fucked up, but
You know what I think it was?
T-Rex,
I think they started doing some naughty shit.
interspecies mingling. Yeah.
And it was like, nope, you guys are out. Bring the people back.
Yeah, dude. I think my brother Jay is like a descendant of
Oh, 1,000%.
Triceratops.
And a platypus.
Bro. Sorry. Sorry, Jay. Sorry, brother.
Hello, that's a platypus, and it's not even a dinosaur.
It's fucking here now. It's a now thing,
I
dude.
just saw a fucking video of fucking platypus, dude.
Oh,
God.
the platypus, bro. What a nightmarish creature. Who fucking designed that thing, dog?
That's what they had to take. That's what they had to take to a planet away from.
Bro, that's the
animals.
only reason I started questioning a higher power is when I saw a platypus. I said, so there's no way.
No.
There's no way.
Like, what are you?
What are you? A fucking children's drawing? Is that somebody pieced you together with fucking Lincoln Logs and Play-Doh?
Yep.
The fuck, dude?
Absolutely.
That's
Probably.
crazy.
I mean, if I had to take a guess, the kid that probably drew that invention was definitely offspring of Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Yeah. I actually have a really cool fact about the platypus
I'd
that
love to hear
just
it.
popped up into my head.
Okay.
I was watching this documentary about
Phineas and Ferb.
no, dude. Angry Beavers. No. It was about taxidermy.
Okay.
This like dude was like a master taxidermist and he had kids that he brought up in the game, and this dude like got to the point where he did the animals on Night at the Museum. Yeah, so like he's like world renowned, and he died, and his it was like weird inheritances.
Okay.
People that get like weird and they inherited from their dad like 800 stuffed animals, like taxidermied animals that are raw. And he's like, yeah, I'll sell the whole thing for like 300,000 or whatever. It's a lot, bro. It's a whole warehouse full. And the platypus, the first one that they ever did a taxidermy, or what would you call that?
I don't know.
The first one that they taxidermized, they sent it to Britain or something. And there's something called rogue taxidermy, and it's when people like take stuff like the jackalope. That's rogue taxidermy. So they'll like take different animals and they'll put them together.
Yeah.
So the first time they sent a taxidermized platypus, they thought that it was a rogue taxidermy that put it together, but it was a real thing.
And they thought it came from fucking Sid's closet, dude.
Yeah, dude. Rogue taxidermy, bro. Could you imagine?
Did I tell you about the one time up in Jersey that I was dope sick and I was just wandering the streets and there was a taxidermy place and I walked in and nobody was there? They weren't there.
Were you like, so what'd you do?
I opened the cash register.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I was still...
And grabbed a platypus on the way out.
Still to this day, I was like, why was nobody there?
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing?
Super weird. Yeah. You ever think maybe you're still in that taxidermy place?
He taxidermied me.
And you're there right now?
Yeah, on the shelf. But, like, I was still alive.
None of this is real.
I was still alive.
And you still got the $20 bill in your hand that you took out of the...
Yeah. And, like, he shows people that come in the store, this is what happens when you steal from a taxidermist.
You get taxidermized